Title: The Whispering Woods in the heart of the rolling hills of Eldermere, there lay a dense forest known as the Whispering Woods. It was a place of mystery and legend, where the trees seemed to hum with secrets, and the wind carried voices from another time. The villagers of Eldermere spoke of the woods in hushed tones, warning their children not to venture too close. But for 12-year-old Layla, the warnings only fueled her curiosity. Layla had always been different from the other children in the village. While they played games and chased each other through the fields, she would sit by the edge of the forest, listening to the whispers that seemed to call her name. Her grandmother, the village storyteller, had once told her that the woods were alive, that they held the memories of the world and the spirits of those who had passed through them. One crisp autumn morning, Leela decided she could no longer resist the pull of the whispering woods. Armed with nothing but her courage and a small satchel of bread and cheese, she stepped into the shadowy embrace of the trees. The air was cooler inside, and the sunlight filtered through the leaves in golden beams. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, as if the forest was guiding her deeper into its heart. As she walked, Leela noticed strange things: a patch of flowers that glowed faintly in the shade, a stream that seemed to flow uphill, and a tree with bark that shimmered like silver. She followed the whispers, which led her to a clearing where an ancient oak stood, its branches stretching wide like the arms of a giant. At the base of the tree was a small door, no taller than Layla herself, carved with intricate symbols that seemed to shift and change as she looked at them. With a deep breath, Layla pushed the door open and stepped inside. The interior of the tree was vast, much larger than it should have been, and filled with a soft, golden light. In the center of the room was a pedestal, and on it rested a crystal orb that pulsed with a gentle, rhythmic glow. The whispers grew louder, forming words that Layla could finally understand. "Welcome, Layla," the voices said. "We have been waiting for you." Layla approached the orb, her heart pounding. "Who are you?" she asked. "We are the memories of the world," the voices replied. "The joys, the sorrows, the hopes, and the dreams of all who have lived. The forest is our keeper, and we are its soul." Leela reached out and touched the orb. Instantly, images flooded her mind, scenes of people laughing, crying, loving, and losing. She saw the history of her village, the lives of her ancestors, and the stories of those who had come before her. She felt their emotions, their struggles, and their triumphs as if they were her own. "Why have you shown me this?" Layla asked, tears streaming down her face. "Because you are the chosen one," the voices said. "You have the gift of hearing us, of understanding us. The forest has chosen you to be its guardian, to protect its secrets and share its stories with the world." Leela's heart swelled with a sense of purpose. She knew then that her life would never be the same. She spent hours in the tree, learning from the voices, absorbing the wisdom of the ages. When she finally emerged, the sun was setting, casting the forest in a warm, orange glow. From that day on, Leela became the new storyteller of Eldermere, sharing the tales of the Whispering Woods with anyone who would listen. The villagers no longer feared the forest, for they knew that it was a place of wonder and wisdom, guarded by a brave young girl who had been chosen by the trees themselves. And so, the whispers of the woods lived on, carried on the wind and in the hearts of those who believed in the magic of the world. The end. Live Life Amswani.